Hi guys, and welcome to my channel Jump Seat Brief, where I like to take you along my journey as a regional flight attendant. I'm based in Phoenix and today I'm starting a 4-day trip. I was actually supposed to start a 4-day trip tomorrow and I was supposed to be on call from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. today, but they moved my 4-day, they put me on another 4-day trip that starts today. So I am going to do that. To be honest, wasn't too happy about it. Last night when I was on call, they called me at 7:30 for a 2-hour call out. So my show would have been at 9:30 p.m. To do like an overnight somewhere. And then I get another call like 10 minutes later. And they're like, oh, we're gonna put some flying on your schedule for tomorrow. Your show is at like 10:30 in the morning. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, so am I doing this now? Because I just got a call like 5 minutes ago saying I was doing like a flight tonight. And the girl was like, oh, well, I see that in the note. She's like, okay, yeah, disregard this call. You'll still do that what they originally called you for. And I'm like, cool. So I'm like I'm refreshing my schedule, I'm refreshing it, nothing's popping up. There's nothing on there. So probably 30 or 40 minutes go by and I get another call and they're like, we actually reflowed another flight attendant to do this trip tonight. So you're still just gonna be on call till 9 p.m. And then you'll be back on call tomorrow morning. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there's just like not a lot of flight attendants right now, even though there was a ton of reserve flight attendants at the beginning of the month, so I'm not really sure. But regardless, I'm doing this trip now. It's a 4-day, and so far today I just do one flight from Phoenix to Idaho Falls, and I have an 11-hour layover. So it'll be a super quick day, hopefully. We'll see what kind of things happen to me on this trip. My last trip didn't go that well if you watch that vlog, so I'm just trying to bring good energy and let's hope everything goes fine. So I think it's me. I think I'm the one bringing the bad luck on these trips because I'm replacing one flight attendant and they had already done a turn and with the same plane that we were gonna go out on. I get to the gate, I start putting my bags away and they're like, nope, we're switching planes. This airplane has a maintenance history and we can't take it out, so we're gonna go to a different gate and get a different plane. And I'm like, okay. So that's how the start of my trip is going already. We are supposed to be taking off at 4:01. It's 3:55 and we have yet to even have passengers on board. So this plane has been sitting here, I guess, all day because when they do their security sweeps, they flip the seat cushions and the tray tables and they're all still flipped and out. So we're not allowed to do that as flight attendants. Ops has to come on and do it. So we're gonna be a little bit delayed. So despite the rocky start to my first day on this trip, it ended up going really well. We were only about 26 minutes delayed or something like that. It wasn't bad at all. And the flight time was 1 hour and 45 minutes. So that's doable. I didn't have anybody in my back row, so I was able to relax for probably like 30 minutes and read my book on the downtime that we had after service was completed and everything. So yeah, I love these easy one flight days. Tomorrow we have an early morning, so our show is at 5:45, so our van is at 5:30, and we have 2 flights tomorrow. We end up in Beaumont, Texas, and I was there I think like last month, and there's not really a lot going on there. And I don't think our layover is that long. That's another thing about tonight. It's basically a minimum rest layover. So it's 7:15 right now. And I'm gonna eat some food and probably get in the shower. Usually on the early mornings, I take a shower the night before so I don't have to wake up too early to get ready. So that's what I'm gonna do, and yeah. Hey guys, so it's 9:02 right now. So I made perfect timing. I ate my dinner that I brought and then took a shower. I'm all ready for bed. But I forgot that I didn't give you guys a room tour. So I'm gonna do that because there's a couple interesting things that I want to point out in this room that I didn't notice before when I stayed here. So let me show you. All right, so here's the entryway. I have my bag on the little stand. Then right over here, we got the sink and the mirror. Don't mind my mess. I already have everything put out. And then we have the shower and the toilet. And there are some shampoo, conditioner, and it says hand soap. Okay, so first interesting thing for me is this is where the light switch is for the bathroom in there. So I don't know. I was like getting ready to take a shower and I was like, oh my god, what if like the light just turns off from the other side? Okay, and then so there's plugs right here, then there's plugs right here, and then there's a plug down there. And then in this closet, there's a plug right there. I just think that's so funny. Like, I don't think I've seen that many plugs, and I mean, I appreciate it, especially if you're getting ready and you have like a lot of people in a room or something. But I don't know, they're just in random places to me. So anyways, I just thought that was interesting. I wanted to show you. And then we got the two beds, microwave, fridge, TV, and then the desk and a chair. So yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and probably head to bed now. Maybe I want it to be like actually like getting ready in bed by like 9:30, so I made perfect timing with that. But I am going to relax, go to bed, and I will see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. It's day 2, and we just finished a flight from Idaho Falls to Dallas. It's 10:50. We actually landed about 50 minutes ago, but I went and used the restroom and blah blah blah, and I was talking to the gate agent for a little bit. But I'm just gonna have some breakfast basically, so I'll show you what I'm gonna have. So I've been really into these wraps. They're the sun-dried tomato basil. They're called wraps, but they're basically tortillas. And I just put this chipotle pepper hummus on it because it's actually on sale at Fry's right now. And I just put cucumbers and bell peppers, but I didn't have any bell peppers. And I'm having some Diet Coke for some caffeine. So even though I was really good about going to sleep on time, or at least getting into bed on time, I did not sleep at all last night. I probably didn't fall asleep until midnight or 1 in the morning, and I had to be up at 4:15. So that's why I'm having some Diet Coke. So we're gonna be sitting here. I probably have another hour, and then we head to Beaumont, Texas, and we should be landing there about 2 p.m. So it should be it's a lot better in Dallas today than it was on my last trip. So we got that going for us. just woke up from a 5-hour nap. And honestly, no regrets. For one, I'm still tired, which is great. And for two, when I tell you that every night on this 4-day trip thus far, I've only slept on average about 3.5 hours. This nap was about a 5-hour nap, 4-hour nap. Oh man, I needed that so much. I'm so happy. Just so the last you would have saw is I walked around and I got some Indian food and it was really, really good. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I was so exhausted. I got so full from eating that food that I bought. And I just wanted to fall asleep right there in that chair eating. So I walked back and I immediately just like took off my makeup, and because I knew, I was like, I'm taking a nap. I'm not trying to stay up. The last 2 nights I tried to stay up, I stayed up way too long. I wasn't able to go to sleep. The only way I can explain it is like I was exhausted when I got done with my work day the last 2 days, but I was like, I have to wake up so early the next day that I'm gonna really try to push it and stay awake so that way I sleep. Well, that doesn't work for me apparently either, because I get like a second wind at like 9 and 10 o'clock. So yeah, whatever. So at least my show is later, so if I stay up until like midnight or 1 now, I'll still have time to make up, and I've already slept. So I hope that makes sense. I'm probably talking way too long. This has been a 4-minute conversation already. Okay, well, I woke up extremely hungry again. So I have this salad that I brought, you know, just from fries, and then I was just chugging some water. And yeah, we'll see what happens the rest of the night. I'm gonna watch some shows probably. And yeah. Okay, bye.